Hey everybody, WannaWeism here. It is 10:57 p.m. Wednesday, April 16th, 2014. Just got Boomjet back on here. We finished up with the squad leader path video. Going to come now to the bottom side and we're going to take a look at his ace gunner path. Before I do that, once again, Boomjet, Free Ranger, Trap Shadow, Freeze Blade. Those were my tests, guys. Boomjet and Free Ranger came at the very beginning. Then I kind of debated things, tested it out. Trap Shadow, Freeze Blade, got your feedback. Ultimately decided on a 5-video format. Now my first Boomjet, his video contained everything. Base upgrades, and then I did Storm Bomber and Skyrider, I believe, in that one. So it's a longer video. That got me thinking, wouldn't it be easier if we just did it maybe in a different format where you focused on the paths, and like I said, decided on 5. This second Boomjet is still in the packaging simply so I can tell them apart. He's actually following that format, so I've got 3 videos off of him base, and then we just did squad leader. Now we're going to do ace gunner. Initially when I upgraded Boomjet, I thought ace gunner looked really cool, and I went ahead and did Skyrider primarily because I knew I had a second Boomjet. I just kind of thought it would complement Storm Bomber a little better. Obviously if you hate that, you can switch the bottom ends around if you have 2 figures. Not a big deal, but nonetheless I want to cover that there. If people say, hey, why didn't you do that format for this guy, you're full of it. Literally, he was the first ever swapper that I upgraded, then the Free Ranger standard. So we're going to come in here though and get started and take a look at that other bottom end path. Now the bottom end path, kind of unique for him. Basically we've got the triple propellers. They're going to do 15 standard, 23 critical hits. If you tap A, you'll do that dash at 16 to 24 damage. And then if you actually hold A, you can charge. You'll see the 16, 24 you just saw there. And he's really, really fast. I think in the base upgrades we got the Mach. Wait, what did they? I can't think of what they called it for sure, but we'll check it out in here. It was a +7. We're going to come to the bottom side. Skyrider, if you're interested in that, check out the long Boomjet video. It has base upgrades, Storm Bomber, and Skyrider. It'll be in the back third of the video. But what we're going to do now is the one that actually looks like it's going to be wicked cool, and that is called Ace Gunner. Gain new firepower with missile launchers that will send enemies running. Again, they do give you a warning here. That's very nice in my opinion. With the swappers, it's not like a Series 2 or Series 3 Skylander. Once you pick a path, you're stuck with it. If you hate it, you gotta reset your character. If you love it and you think the other paths look awesome too, you gotta pick up a second character. So, or a reset, you know, but then you don't have both paths. So, we definitely want to take this one though. Again, Ace Gunner, I don't think it will disappoint. Ace Pilot is what it was called. That took his speed from 43 to 50. Kind of a big deal there. Now, first upgrade down Ace Gunner is called Gunship. Press A to shoot missiles from a powerful new mounted turret. It also looks like it changes up the little rocket for us as well, or this plane, hovercraft, whatever you want to call it. Price $960. That's with 18 wing Sapphire, so a 36% discount. Keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and pick up Gunship, see what it does. Next upgrade, ooh, that looks nice. Next upgrade is probably, as you can see, going to make what we just bought do more damage, so we can't buy it yet. Let's check this out. Definitely looks awesome. Let's see here. Oh wow. Those home in too, it looks like. That sheep. You'll see that one rock, well, ram, wig. Basically what I'm saying, I can stage it and it'll hit, one rocket will hit the middle dummy, and then the other one will chain like it just did there again. That's like the 3rd time it's done it. But it'll go over that other direction. 18 and 18. Now I'm just going to... it's going to be hard to just get rapid fire out of those because you're going to dash ahead. Basically what I would suggest for this, and what I'm doing here, is just tap and release. I think I saw a 27 there. So that would be our critical number. I will try for it once again. I'm going to see it too. mean, 18, like I said, that's going to be your standard. Again, I do feel I saw a 27. There it was. So 18 to 27. I'm confident with that. That's what we're going to label it. And now we're going to see what happens whenever we come in and enhance that ability. Alright, bottom side over here, getting rocket fuel. New turret design. That should be interesting. Makes gunship do increased damage. Price here $12.80. We'll go ahead and pick that up. We can get the soul gem without impacting this. Soul gem for the bottom end is called Mach 2. Mach 1 speed is increased, and a large blast damages enemies at the beginning of the dash. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Again, just because it won't override with the actual rockets. Turrets kind of look the same to me. Oh man, I made it red. I guess, what is he sitting on? He's sitting on a blue one on the figure, isn't he? Yeah, not a fan of the red, I can tell you that. I mean, the turret looks exactly the same, but I guess the paint job on that became red. So keep that in mind. I know some of you, it's like the Prism Break saga all over again. Doesn't actually look bad. I just, honestly prefer blue a lot more. Nonetheless, let's see what he does. Well, I think that was a 24. The rockets look a bit bigger. Let's just fire them this way until we get a critical hit. Gotta be, it's really hard to, okay, so 36, 24 to 36, that worked out well. Let's see here, now the Soul Gem, Mach 2, the main thing here, our speed went from 50 to 57. So box stock, Boom Jet's 43, Ace Pilot, a base upgrade for the bottom end, gives you +7 speed. Then the Soul Gem, Mach 2 on the bottom end, gives you another +7. Overall, you're picking up 14 on the bottom end between Soul Gem and base upgrades. That puts them at 57, and that is standard speed. The thing is, it's skewed really bad. This is actually fairly quick, but when you can dash around like this, everything seems slow. Now if you note, he's still doing 16 to 24 when he actually makes contact. That's because the Soul Gem only does the damage whenever you initiate the dash. Let's see if we can... There's a 150 there or something. And again, I don't remember seeing that last time. Yeah, I'm looking at my spreadsheet and I had 32 on the charge and I was getting 150. I'm not gonna complain, but that's not what was happening with my other Boom Jet. Wow. That's definitively 150 every time we start to dash. You know what? Let me check, 820. Yeah, we haven't dropped frames on this one, so this is Boom Jet, fully upgraded. Top end, he has got, of course, Squad Leader, which is pretty awesome. Bottom end is Ace Gunner. Again, 24 to 36 basically is what Ace Gunner ultimately surmises to. But I'm going to pull this Boom Jet. Again, he's my packaged guy. Now I'm going to put on the original upgraded Boom Jet, which again, he goes way back, the very first one I ever did. Check out his rocket, it's still... Wait, is it red on the side? Huh, it is, but it doesn't have the turrets. So anyway, yeah, he's got the super bomb and everything, note that it's blue. And then of course that's going to be your storm bomber stuff there. But what I'm interested in, there's his charge, he's moving around, he's got the 57 speed, he's going to leave the trail behind. But 16 to 24, the 18s and 12s are going to be from the actual smoke trail. But when he charges through the dummy, 16 or 24 now. Based on this guy, I had his Soul Gem doing two things, +7 speed and 32 on the charge, but the one we just upgraded, I had it clocking 150. So let's see what happens. That's 32. That is an issue, folks. Okay, so I'm going to set it up right here with this guy because there's no sheep. I'm going to shoot the propellers and we'll dash forward and you should see the 32. That's going to be like the initial hit. I wasn't close enough. There, you saw the 32. I'll do it this way so you can be right on top of it now. 32, right? Okay, so everyone's consensus on that. I'm gonna pull this guy, and we're gonna go back to the one in the packaging that's down Ace Gunner. If this impacts the Soul Gem that much, which I don't believe it should do, you will probably want to take Ace Gunner, unless you're just a really big fan or like defensive minded and like the smoke trail. But the thing I want to showcase here, by taking Squad Leader and not going down Storm Bomber, that's actually red marks. So keep that in mind. Here we go. We're going to come up here. There's our little rockets. So I'm going to 1, 2, and then look for 150 or 32. I'm thinking you're going to see 150. What is up with that? That is definitely something you... I don't know how I can really recommend Skyrider when Ace Gunner does 150 on the Soul Gem, and Skyrider is going to do 32. So I'll do it again right here where you're kind of right on top of it. We'll do the 1-2 charge and you'll see the 150. That's ridiculous. One more time. I mean, just because this seems really weird to me, we're going to pull this guy. And plus, I want to check the football bombs for you, since we're doing this anyway. That should not be in it. I mean, the Soul Gem should be steady regardless. So, let's get that. Oh, we'll just come at it this way. So, look for 150 and you won't see it. You'll see 32. Yeah, that's quite the issue. Now, again, this is the original guy. Again, you can tell by the blue-tipped football bombs. But when I charge up and do a super bomb, you'll see the little smoke clouds and everything. You don't do the chain damage 10 to 15, 19 times. I don't think that the standard bombs do that. They don't. So I was correct in the first video tonight when I said that. But wow. Yeah, I don't know if that like somehow slipped through the cracks, if they intended it to happen. Maybe if like the guy that designed him thought Skyrider was stupid and he kind of went in and tweaked things for the Soul Gem for everybody. But Mach 2, speed is increased and a large blast damages enemies at the beginning of each dash. So yeah. Alright. Boom Jet, bottom end Soul Gem, Mach 2. If you take Skyrider, which that's the one that's going to leave the smoke trails behind, you're going to do 32 damage. But if you take Ace Gunner, you're going to do 150 damage. You tell me. I mean, the proof is in the pudding right here in this sweet little video. So that's odd. Usually, like I said, the Soul Gems are pretty much standard. The speed went up +7 on both of them. You know, he ultimately winds up at 57. But I don't know. That's pretty interesting. So, this is the Wii U version. At X-Bone, I plan to go through Nightmare mode there. I may actually, next time I play, I'll throw these two guys on and make sure it does the same thing there. But like I said, this should be up tonight. This is recorded on the Nintendo Wii U, and got that big discrepancy. I mean, this isn't like one of them's 15 and the other one's 20. I mean, that could be negligible. But when you're talking 32 to 150, that's a lot of damage right there. So, and there's nothing. I mean, Ace Gunner is just the rockets, you know. So, interesting stuff there. If you have that same thing and can back me up, let me know. If you're playing on the Wii U and it does 32 on both or 150, let me know. Maybe I have like a special freak boom jet or something crazy like that. But I guess I will go out and I'll get these two videos started editing and uploading. The great thing everyone can be happy about, number one, if we uncovered Ace Gunner has a huge discrepancy in the Soul Gem, you should be happy. But number two, I won't have to ramble on for 4 to 6 minutes at the beginning of every video telling you that I'm sorry that this doesn't follow the format we picked. So starting with Rubble Rouser or whoever's next, It'll just be the 5-video format. Only time I'll double up on the base upgrades again will be like legendaries and dark special characters, if you will, nitros and whatnot, enchanted. But that's that. Boomjet I am very happy with. The bottom end, I would have to definitively recommend Ace Gunner based on the impact it has on the Soul Gem, which I'm not sure that's supposed to happen, but it does, so there you go. If that was if it was the equal Soul Gem, like 32 or 150 across the board, I would say Ace Gunner if you're more like offensive minded, and probably for beginners if you're exploratory type, or maybe you like to be defensive and you like to use the speed abilities, come in, attack, retreat. You would probably want to take Skyrider, because as enemies pursue you in your retreat, they're going to take damage. You can wind up wiping them out as you go to higher ground or whatever you're doing. Up top, again, I kind of already covered that. Kind of depends on your playstyle. I would think Squad Leader would probably be the way to go there, but that's just me. Storm Bomber is pretty cool. It's just kind of a bummer that it works only with the Super Bomb, is my knock against that. But like I said, that Ace Gunner, if the 150 on the Soul Gem isn't like a freak deal, cannot argue with that one. Plus, it's really cool. It ties in well with the football bombs, in my opinion. So, that said, that is Boomjet, both upgrade paths. This video, you kind of got like some bonus time as I investigated things, make sure I wasn't just like crazy or something. But definitely in the comments below, or the blog, or Twitter, or whatever works for you, let me know if your Boomjet has the same thing, or if, I mean, some of you might have not taken Ace Gunner. If you did Skyrider and you're wanting to reset him and you see that it does the 150 instead of 32, let me know. And then the only people that'll have Skyrider are probably the people that have 2 Boomjets, and we'll take it from there. But that's a huge difference, and this is what's cool about having the 2 figures and getting to showcase everything to you. In the instances where there are freak things like a Soul Gem that's apparently impacted by the path you take, we'll find out about it. So pretty cool deal there. But again, thanks for watching. Take that link at the top of the video description box. It will have a little spreadsheet I made. It'll have damage numbers for every one of Boomjet's upgrades. Similarly, you can see all the videos, ultimately pick a path, make a switch, confirm you made the right selection, whatever it may be. But this is the last of the first 4, Trap Shadow, Freeze Blade, Free Ranger, and of course Boomjet here. And I will come in, we'll start anew with my 5-video format, every character from here on out on the Swap Force end of things. Swap abilities, I should say. They'll follow that format, so I think it'll work out well. But again, thanks for watching, and like I said, let me know if you caught this same discrepancy, and I will catch you back here as we continue our Swap Force upgrade videos.